Hey everybody. So today we're going to be working on my Alienware again. This time I decided I wanted to upgrade the fans and the cooling a bit. So I bought these Corsair 120mm Magnetic Levitation fans. Well, actually two. So these are what I'm going to be installing today. And in fact, I'm going to install one of these as an extra fan. However, I thought I had two of these prior, but I was incorrect. I actually had those in my previous computer, which is now my wife's computer, so we will be only using two today. However, I got that EVGA fan, so we'll compare how it sounded before and see if these are any quieter. So let's get these out, put them in the Alienware, and then we'll go test it out here in just a few moments. Got these. I don't think we're going to need screws because I'm going to use some tape to mount one of these. And you'll see why. I was going to try to make a mount, but I didn't feel like it. And this will also provide some suspension, basically, to help it from vibrating the whole case. So let's get into that. So I know you can't see much here, but what I'm actually going to be doing is removing these two screws to get this hard drive bay out. We don't need it anymore. Who needs a 3.5-inch drive anyway these days? We got SSDs, M.2s, so let's go ahead and unscrew this. And then this guy should just slide right out. Maybe. Let me get this. Alright, there we go. And just slide this guy out. So there we go. There's our tray. Remember correctly, here's one. Making faces makes this easier, by the way. Alright. Top is removed. I'm going to unbolt this. We're going to put one of these guys up top here. Well, not up top, but we're going to put them like this instead of that EVGA fan. Probably get more of these Corsairs, but for now, I want to put one Corsair here, and then take this fan I put in here because I don't like it, swap it with the EVGA. I think this should be a lot quieter. So, we'll remove the cage, and we'll get this all going. This screw, so hold on. I'm also trying not to drop that. Alright, pull this guy out of here. Someone asked if it would be hard to change out the rad fan with that in there. Well, the 8-pin connector definitely will give you trouble. However, with the this stuff, nope, we're good. Maybe a little damage to the rad, but we're not leaking, so honestly, who cares? So this is the EVGA fan. I'm going to take this and replace it with one of the Corsairs. And then we'll put this guy down in the front here. You can't see it. We'll move this back real quick. Right. Sorry, I'm on my workbench, so we don't have room. So we're going to take this fan. We're going to move it down there. And then Corsair will go here instead, because I think this will be quieter, especially when it spins up faster. So let me remove this, swap it out, and then we'll get this guy installed. And last but not least, we'll get this guy out of here. So, as you can see, I do have it in a push configuration, so I'm going to leave it that way. And we'll put the fan on the same orientation. So, move it aside. let's get our Corsair fan over here. So as you can see, the wire comes out here. So we'll just pop this back in the same way. If I don't miss all the holes. So now this is a little loose, but once we're tightened down, it should be all right. All right, 2, 4. Don't want to tighten them all the way down just to make sure we get the last 2 in the holes. All right, they're all in there, so let's finish it off. Start here. All right, and she's secure. So we are replacing that, and now tuck it back up in there. We don't need to take this off just yet. So we'll drape the wire down, hold it here. And got an 8-pin connector trying to make its way up there, so give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Pull that out of the way. Get our rad to the top. Alright, we're in. Now, tighten up with screw. We'll put a couple. Ignore that. Alright, well I lost that screw, so we'll put in this screw, which is the same thread, I think. Let's see. Well, looky there, those case screws came in handy, and no one will ever see this, so who cares? Alright. Boom. Problem solved. So, let's get our wire. We're not going to unplug this. But now we got a 4-pin connector on here, so it'll be nice. We'll plug that guy in there. I'm plugging it into the fan top. For some reason, you have to put the pump in the fan CPU or else it freaks out. So, there we go there. Now, we pop out that front fan here. It's just a simple tab. You pop it out. Now, there we go. So I put this Intermax in there. I changed my mind. I'm going to put that EVGA one in there instead, because it'll work better. I think it'll be quieter too. I don't think this is very loud, but it's pretty old and dusty. So, get that out of there. So, here's our Intermax fan gone. And we'll replace it with this. It's gotta go this way. What am I doing? I got a drill in the way. Alright, so as you can see, EVGA fan is replacing the one I replaced the Dell with. That one's old, so we'll just put it over there. Alright, so that was easy enough. Now, this just goes back in here. It does have a short cable, but we'll be alright. Alright. And if it just popped into place, there we go. We have a new intake fan. Alright, so I thought I had a 2-fan splitter, but we got a 3-fan splitter. We're only going to use 2. We can just leave the other one out. Not really anywhere to put another fan. Maybe back here if we got a real tiny one. But I'm going to say let's go for that front one. So let me just close this guy up. It's being a little shifty. There we go. Right. So where we're going to put the fan is right here. And I'm actually going to turn over the other way because you won't be able to see this. Plus, I don't have to hold the fan up while I'm trying to set it in here. Alright, so let's get this taped. I already decided this is going to be the bottom. And then we need to tape these 4 corners. So we're going to take our Gorilla Tape. Yes, I know it says 30 pounds, but overdoing it is better than underdoing it. I also use this to hold the Hot Wheels on my wall, so I know it works really well. Just get this out of the package, toss the trash. Alright. So, I hate that thing, but we'll just use it. So let's look at the bottom first. See how wide this is. Ooh. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. So we'll just put a little strip there. Got our scissors, so we'll just cut it right here. My scissors are dull. Alright, there we go. That'll be our bottom piece. So it'll sit like this. The arrow will suck in this way, and these will all be taped to that side. There's one corner. And we'll just double check the fit here. Perfect. Alright, so let's get two more. Then we can install it. We got our four corners here. So we'll stick one here. Give them a good press each. Probably have some skin oils on them. But hey, they should still work. Alright, now we got it back on the table. I put down, don't worry, it's not directly on the hardtop. Put down some paper towels and cloth here so it doesn't scratch it. But as I said, what we're going to do is put this in this way. And we're going to get that on the bottom and these pushed against the back. And hopefully this doesn't interfere with anything. So let's put it in there and just give it a quick manual spin. I think we should be okay though. So we're going to put it right here. Manual spin. Ooh. Okay. Looks like we'll be okay. So let me get all these tape pieces removed. Alright. She's got all our tape exposed, so let's get her in there. So, squeeze her up against here. I know our fan is in there. Then I'm just going to press down on the other edge. But now, we have two intake fans here. So, let me get this wired up, which involves opening the back, because I can't see from here. But as you can see, the back still opens. We got our cable for the bottom. And here's the one for our top fan. So let me get our three-way. And we're going to plug it into front fan, which is way down over here in this not too tight of a spot, but it's still pretty tight, if you ask me. This one I will be replacing with a Corsair fan in the future. However, I wanted to get that one there for now. Maybe we'll do a dual in-out setup or push-pull setup there, but I wanted to do that, so we'll reconnect that, get the graphics card back in, go run some tests, and then we'll see how she performs. Alright, so I made it a whole minute after I turned on the computer. I gave it like 5, but honestly, this fan's too loud for my liking. So I'm gonna put that Enermax one in there, because I think honestly it would do better and be quieter. If you ask me, the ambient sound definitely is much better. This is idle, and I think it sounds way better. It's way quieter. Alright, I didn't want to talk there because it kind of ruined it, but as you can see, definitely those fans are already making a difference. That EVGA one was just very loud, but those Corsair Mag Levs, I have them in my wife's computer, aka my old computer, but they're definitely working great here. You have to really get in here to kind of hear it.
Overall, I am very happy with buying these fans. It is much quieter in the room, even at high load, and the temps are down despite what this round of Apex shows. Apparently, in the Alienware command center, I had it set to quiet mode, so it kept the fans at a lower speed. When I swapped over to performance mode, the PC was still very quiet under load, and I'm very happy that the small wind tunnel on my desk is gone. I will be getting another Corsair Mag Lev fan to replace the Enermax fan I put in there, but it also seems very quiet compared to the stock Dell fans, and even that EVGA fan. So, I guess I didn't realize that EVGA fan was kind of one of the problems. With that said, if you want to reduce the ambient noise of your Alienware, or any PC really, I would recommend the Corsair Mag Lev fans. I'll link them down below. Well, that's all for me today. I thank you for stopping by, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.